It's time to be on high alert as we speak, guys. Something could be definitely brewing here that people aren't realizing. I mean, I think we're only, I think we're in the midst of the storm right now. Hello everyone, hope you guys are having an amazing day. XRP is around $2.54 in the green today. It is trying to recover, guys, but it's probably a relief bounce before we head lower. We'll see though, right? Anything is possible within the markets, but here comes the regular tweets that may guide us throughout the storm. Okay, so let us persevere here. Now, guys, we're from part of XRP in the XRP community. Note this is quite interesting. Well, what do we see here? High alert. This was from Mr. Pool on 6/12/2020. Urgent message begins. Code yellow initiated. Elevated alert. Elevated alert on 6/12 to 12:15. Right from 6/12 to 12:15, guys. And then high alert at 10:23 to 11:05. Revelation. Await next contact at location. So message ends. You guys see this? High alert at 10:23 to November 5th. Okay. Therefore, in the next couple weeks, it's going to become more stormy, guys. We're not out of the woods yet. I don't think so. So, look at this. People are now tweeting out. Look at this. Smart men go broke 3 ways: liquor, ladies, and leverage. This is from Charlie Munger. Okay, there are 3 ways, and one of them he included was leverage. You guys remember Big Short actually said this a couple years ago, but nobody listened, and they literally in plain sight told everyone that the markets are manipulated, right? And by the way, if you think it's only the crypto market, no. It's the entire economy that's full-blown on leverage. Okay? That's why I'm warning of the collapse. It will happen at some point, guys. This was all we're saying right now. It's like stage 1, right? It's barely anything, right? When we see the collapse, it's going to be 100 times worse. I could guarantee it. Not financial advice. Here's a confirmation pool proof right here, right? Look at this picture, guys. Trump and China may become friends here soon. Okay, this is from Mr. Pool. Now, interesting. 2/12 date, right? 2 on the clock is 10. Okay, which comes out to 10/12 today. Literally today, a confirmation. Beautiful. But again, remember what they told us, the Riddlers, that these are false friends, right? They're like fake friends, guys. They will unite though. Okay, they will unite at some points, but they're false. It's like a false partnership, I think. Right? Torn America, right? America gets ripped into shreds. At the end, Trump comes as in the savior, right? With XRP. And look at all these partnerships. Look at that, right? Between different countries. So yeah, they will become friends, but it'll be under a false light, shall we say? Now, today as well, guys. So, once upon a time, Mr. Pool disappeared on 10/12/2023 today, 2 years ago, for several days, and returned on 10/17 to post an encoded message, such as, underneath the moonlit reflection where ripples distort the known, we await in the depths, signaling a truth yet to be shown. For 5 days he went dark, guys, right? It seems like this is a dark October. Most definitely. But again, the truth will be shown, guys. Right? The truth will be coming into light here soon. I think so. But we live in a simulation, so the simulation needs to play out. Which is why Mr. Pool told everyone no way to avoid. Right? On 10/12 today, today's timestamp, guys, or date. No way to avoid. Okay? Whatever is incoming, you cannot avoid it. Right, you will be in the midst of the storm, guys. No matter if you like it or not, right? But through the storm is where you will become a phoenix, right? Die and reborn. So there is no way to avoid because we live in a simulation. He said this is a simulation attempt. Whatever is incoming will be huge on 10/12 as well. Huge, right? So that's what I'm saying. I don't think we're out yet. I think something even worse will be on the horizon. Okay, probably within the next few weeks. I'm not even kidding. We'll see what happens, but all these like tweets are kind of scary, aren't they? On 10/12 as well, right? That looks like the building is about to collapse on itself. Reminds me of the markets, what just happened 2 days ago, right? But Bitcoin was not affected. I think next time Bitcoin will be heavily affected, guys. Collapse. 10/12 literally shows a building collapsing on itself. Okay, I mean, you can't even make it more clear, right? You couldn't even make it more clear. Literally says, probably down we go. Okay. Now, so once upon a time, Mr. Poole tweeted out on 10/12 right here, timestamp. It is coming. Today's date. It is coming. Okay. Now, what is? People were mentioning that this is a journalist, guys, but he was surrounded by war. Okay, probably a telling sign of what's of the next black swan, in my opinion, honestly. On 10/11, out of gas, right? Methinks that it's the stock market, guys, and the crypto market, right? We ran out of gas. It needs to be refilled, but the only way the gas tank becomes full again is by them grabbing yours and I's liquidity, right? Our bags at cheap prices, in my opinion. Okay, then their tanks are full. They're gonna ramp it back up. Okay, so this is my interpretation. Obviously, I could be wrong here, but some of them is in plain English, such as 10/12. Everyone deep in their hearts is waiting for the end of the world to come. 10/12, today's date. Right, 10/12 liquidity. You know why the markets collapsed 2 days ago was because there wasn't enough liquidity. You guys realize, right? So that's why I have always said that liquidity is king. And guess what XRP is targeting? It's only targeting liquidity. Liquidity matters. Okay, when XRP becomes the king of liquidity is when the banks will start using XRP. Okay, it's too risky right now. I've been saying it. But Mr. Poole told us the pools of liquidity will be open wide for the world to see soon. I don't know when, but there's a trigger for that day. Whatever's incoming, guys, 10/12, enjoy, right? Because we are in a movie right here. We just have to pay attention with our popcorn, right? And enjoy our popcorn. So from XRP, 1,000 XRP is all you need, right? Yes, throughout the storm, guys, people are saying like you need so much XRP. I don't think so, because remember, 1,000 XRP. If XRP goes to $1,000, which I do believe a lot higher, to be fair, it'll be $1 million, right? But that's $1,000. What about if it goes to 2K? That's $2 million. What about 5K? Right? XRP will become a stable coin, guys. So it needs to be at an extremely high price, right? Monica Long reveals Bank of America CEO says we are all in on XRP. You guys realize they're all in, but a lot of people are still too scared. Why? The banks know, guys, right? The banks know.
It feels like the floodgates are going to open this year, doesn't it? I mean, so within...
It feels like the floodgates are going to open up this year, which means liquidity, right? But I think before that truly opens up, guys, they're going to go for one final flush here, right, before QE begins, so everyone gets out. Because previously in 2020, they did that too. They went for a final flush, then they ramped it to new all-time highs that people couldn't even imagine. Bitcoin went from what, 3K to 60K, was it? Right? It went crazy, guys. Okay, altcoins exploded. So that's gonna repeat, right? That's going to repeat. I don't know if it was 60K, to be fair. I think maybe 40K. I can't even remember, 30, but it was somewhere up there, guys. Right? So this was happening here. People are not realizing.
The past week, a couple weeks, so SAB 121 being called back or rolled back. And I mean, within, it felt like minutes, you hear from CEOs like Bank of America saying we're all in. And, these are institutions that Bank of America was one of our early partners when we were doing kind of like the messaging software only payment solution. So we've worked with these types of banks for a long time, and the lack of clarity. And I mean, I think in the more recent time, even hostility toward, hey, like, using these assets and this technology is not okay. It's dangerous, which is not the best way to handle it, as we would say. But looking forward, I would say, yes, it seems like there's going to be a sea change this year.
Yeah, there definitely needs to be a change with these exchanges. That's all I have to say.
And even I could say post-November, the U.S. election result, even just the ongoing conversations we've had with banks around being reserve bank or transaction banking partners for the stablecoin or for our payments business, like the tone and message changed overnight. Like it was quick.
Look at that. So the banks are playing the long game. They're not playing day to day, right? They have their vision or their sights on the end goal, which is the eye on the prize, which is probably most likely XRP. XRP stated everywhere, guys, right? Or more so the symbolism, the X. Okay. Event unknown X's will be coming up soon as well. What's crazy to me is XRP, when the flush happened, guys, it retested this resistance, flipped into support, right? Literally at near $1. So I guess that's bullish, right? But usually those wicks do get filled. Total liquidations 24 hours, okay, which was 19.31 billion. 19 times 31 is what? 589. Strange, right? The Phoenix 1931. Oh wow. Did Manly P. Hull created this book, right? And it was released in 1931. I'm not sure, but 1931 equal 589. So at this point, we're just waiting, guys, right? We're just waiting. We're just waiting. From Mr. Pool on 10/12 today, the heart. This looks like a heart, right? Or flowers, or squids, looks or jelly, jellyfish. The bear smiles on 10/11 yesterday. The Redditors are smiling tonight, double meaning. 10/11 goes to 10/12 tonight, double meaning. So I'll prepare for whatever, guys. I don't think we're out of the woods yet. There will be signs when we're out of the woods, most likely. Probably the Redditors will say something, because Big Short did say the calm before the storm literally a month ago, and this is all happening now. Very strange, huh? So we're most definitely ahead of the game right here, ahead of everyone else, 589 steps ahead. So let's just keep persevering here. Not an H of Ice. What is that? So face amazing. See ya.